It's also activated in our product information management system. So it means you can do the same thing for catalogs, categories, products, and variants. And because it is the same underlying system, it means that this thing I built one time, I can actually go ahead and leverage by default anywhere in the platform. So here it is again. Now I can actually use the same piece of UI on my catalog and say this catalog is only for the Soylent Corporation, for example. I can go ahead and do it on a category as well. The metaphor starts to break down a little bit. I'm not sure why you would want to select an organization on a category, but imagine something else, right? I just wanted to show you, once you build it in one place, you can leverage it everywhere, but you don't have to leverage it everywhere. That's important. And of course, on a product as well, if I navigate to this guy here, same product editor, and it's available on variants as well. So there's a lot of bang for the buck. If you build a field editor, it will kick in many, many different places in the platform. It works in the promotion app as well. And here it's a little more advanced than what we've seen. What we saw so far is basically just an ability to edit a value on a field. Here, it's actually used to create custom promotional rules. And let me show you what that looks like by going to the promotions app. So I have a campaign here set up, good to go. And just for the heck of it, I added the field here as well. It's just because I can. It's not really what I wanted to show you, but it also works here. What I wanted to show you was criterion. So in the last product update, I showed how you could build a criterion, a custom rule essentially, inside of Ucommerce. This buy at most is the one I built. What characterizes this particular rule is that I set it up via rules, and I just leverage the capabilities already inside Ucommerce. So we have a max amount editor here, and we also have a target order line editor, but they ship with Ucommerce. So I just remix them into a new rule. So I can say, you may buy a maximum of 100 of a thing, and it should be on the order line, or it should be on the order. So very little effort to build this thing. Now, where it becomes really cool is that with this particular release, we have enabled bespoke field editors for promotional rules as well. So I can go ahead and select an organization criterion. And you'll notice that this particular guy here, we've seen a bunch of times, right? And here, I think it makes a ton of sense, because for this particular promotional rules, you can now go ahead and say, well, it only triggers if you are in fact logged in and from one of these particular organizations. So build once, leverage everywhere, basically. Good. Let's see where else. Don't worry, we'll conclude this part soon, but it is so cool that we can have it everywhere. I'm very, very excited about that, as you can tell. Now,